Hey friends, welcome back. We are doing a little journal with me today because simply I would like to get a little bit more caught up, and I thought I'll just turn on the camera and share with you guys. So that's the plan. I am not too far behind. This was the 25th, which was a Thursday, and today's the Monday after, so we're not ages behind, but we're coming up to the end of the month, and I just know that I really am excited to jump into February's journal. I'm going to be using a little sneak peek. I'm going to be using a traveler's notebook insert, so look at the size difference on that. Isn't that quite remarkable? If we shut this and we have a look, we're going quite a lot smaller. This is definitely smaller than I've worked maybe ever before as a daily journal. Typically, I always use the A5, so I'm going to a standard. So it's going to be considerably shorter, but the same height. So I'm really excited to try out a totally different size. Like you guys may know, this year, my goal for the year is to stay away from A5, basically, because I've done A5 for the last 4 years. Every month I've had another A5 journal pretty much. I've had the odd journal that's different, but almost all the time A5, and I'm mixing it up this year. I want to try and test out a bunch of different sizes and styles, things like that, and just see what I like and just not feel so restricted to just A5. In the middle kind of ish of last year, I thought about changing, and then I was kind of like, oh no, I should just stick with A5 because then I have my nice year that all looks the same and I'll like it at the end of the year, blah blah blah. This year I'm not even starting off like that, so that I don't have that same feeling of I should be doing it any sort of way, you know. I just want to have that freedom, so that's what I'm doing. I've used this massive, enormous journal so far for this month, and then next month we're going down to quite a lot smaller, and I'm really excited. This beautiful traveler's notebook is from Journal the Journey. She is fabulous, so I'm really excited to be trying out a totally different size, a pre-made book, everything totally different to what I'm used to, so that's going to be fun. But because I'm excited about that, I want to kind of get this one finished up pretty soon, around the end of January, beginning of February, so that I'm not like feeling that I need to be doing this, but I want to be in my new journal, you know, just trying to alleviate that, because I know that happens to me all the time. These are a few things I have in here. These are things that you may have seen me make these on camera, actually. I made them on YouTube recently, and I made some for the Farrago journals. These are called Stack and Whack tags. And I have had a few leftover extras. This was just some leftover fabric that I just had my sewing machine out already, stitched it together. I have also made these little cards for the Farrago journals. It just says Farrago, a noun, meaning a confused mixture, and I just stitched some pretty scraps of fabric on the side. I made them all on the same day, excuse me, and I had a nice cup of vanilla rooibos tea, so I had the little tag from that. And this here, if you watched that video, this is what I did with the triangles. In that video, I said that I was cutting off all of the triangles off the corner of the tops of these tags, and I said they're so fun, I don't really want to waste them, but I have no idea what to do with them. I ended up just sticking them all onto a strip of double-sided tape, just like this, and I think I'm going to use it as like a border kind of thing. I feel like it could be kind of interesting, kind of a fun way to use up those parts that you just cut off, especially when you've got all of these like fun, interesting papers on there. I think it's fun. So it's just kind of a weird little thing, but I thought I could maybe stick it up the edge of my thing. I'll just cut off one of these at the end because it's a wee bit long, like one kind of rectangle shape that's been made. But overall, we've kind of got this really cute little border strip that I think is fun. So why not? I've got my coffee here. I'm going to have a nice sip of that. And then let's get cracking. I don't think I have any photos from this day. My phone's just over here, so I'll just do a quick check. This was the 26th. No, I do not have any photos from this. Well, I've taken photos, but it's just taking photos of these tags. I don't need a photo of these tags and one of these tags. So I'll probably include these bits on the page somehow. Like, this is going to make a great little journaling spot somehow for me on this page. I'll include this. I probably will include some other like magazine images or something to give a bit of interest make a little tag or something over here. I really like that right there actually, so I'm thinking I might just staple it perhaps. Here's my stapler just up here. Let's just go ahead and, oh, I'm out of staples, aren't I? Yes, I am. Typical. Lucky I know exactly where my staples are currently, because most of the time I have no idea when I run out, and it takes me ages hunting around for them, but I'd recently noticed them. So how handy is that? We can just refill instantly. That's great. And then we can put them back where I found them, and we can staple this on. I just love all of the scrappy layers of this fabric. It's so fun. There we go. Cute fabric tab. I've been really enjoying playing with all this fabric actually. And then let's stick this down. I'm just going to cut off that top little section just there, and I'll use it for something. I'll stick it in my collage calendar or something like that. Well, actually we can do that together right now. Let me just get this peeled up, and we'll, easy as that. I just pulled back, so with my double-sided tape, just pulled back and stuck the triangles onto my double-sided tape. It was so easy. I'll have to do one maybe on camera or something in case I'm being confusing, but it was really, really easy to do and quite effective, and a great way to use up all of those little cut-offs that I had. And look how nice that looks on the edge of the page there. I think that's really interesting. I am just going to trim off that little top part because it has got the double-sided tape on it and it's just going to stick to everything. So we'll just trim that down, and now we've got this cute little border. I think I'm going to stick one of these tags in here. I don't probably need both of them. I'll just save one for another day, and I'll pop that one maybe on the page here. I could make it a flip. I could just stick it right down. I'm trying to decide if I want it there or here, where I want it, but I've got those two things that I can include. Now, where did I say? Here we go. Here's my collage calendar. So this was the 26th that we're working on here. We can just come in here on the 26th. So that was the 19th, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So let's just stick this little piece of leftover down here, and it will help remind me of the work I was doing this day. Just like that. Stuck in my collage calendar, documented. Brilliant. Okay, what else do I want to put on this page is the thing, because I don't actually have a lot. I've written stuff. I filmed 2 videos. I filmed a journal with me video and the stack and whack. I had some burnt enchiladas for lunch because I left them in the oven too long. I watched some Bob's Burgers. I could get our Bob's Burgers sticker. I had the meter reader come and check our meter. I had my blood test results back and they were all good. I was talking about what inks to use on Instagram because I was having terrible bleed through in my Hobonichi weeks, and so I was asking a question about that. So I wanted to note that on here, and I had a text from the hospital about, you know, post-birth check-ins, blah, blah, blah. Boring stuff like that. So what do I want to document on here? I will document all of that stuff, as much as I hate writing about all of the stupid postpartum nonsense. Postpartum, when you didn't get to keep your baby, is not very fun. I don't think it's very fun for even when you do get to keep your baby, quite honestly. But yeah, all of the hospital appointments and nonsense are not very fun. They're just very unhappy reminders. But I really like this on the brown paper because I like that contrast. I like it more than if I just put it on the white. I feel like it just sort of gets a little lost on there. So I really like it on the white, and that's why I was thinking maybe this tag could go over on this page somewhere. Just to fill in that white. Also, there's just then not going to be very much room, you know, on the brown paper. So that's going to go there. I want a Bob's Burgers sticker. So let's see if I can find a good one. If I can find my Bob's Burgers stickers at all. They're not near the top, and I thought they would be. Maybe I put them, dang, I think I've put them somewhere, and that is going to be like a no possible way to find them in any time soon. So we might not have a Bob's Burgers sticker. We might just have to imagine it. We'll leave a space for something. I don't know. Because I don't instantly see them, and they're not in the box that they're supposed to be in. So therefore I probably put them down somewhere and we'll never see them again, or we'll not see them for some time because I need to clean off my desk. That might be a this afternoon job actually. My desk is getting horrifying again. Again, I make it sound like I ever really cleaned it. I sort of did. It wasn't perfect, but it was a lot better. And now it's back to chaotic. Oh, I just dug a little way down through my desk and I found my Bob's Burger stickers. So let's have a look at what one I want to put on here. To think about what episodes I've recently watched. This little You Idiot could work. It wasn't the best day. It wasn't a terrible day, but when I have hospital stuff, it's never good. Oh, this one's a little nurse. I could put a little nurse Tina on there because I had my blood test results and hospital texts and the like. So let's go with a little nurse Tina. That will work for documenting all of that. Brilliant. And I've got I don't actually have a lot to say on this day. I really don't have very much to write about. So I'm kind of looking for like largish things to fill in the space. What do I want to put on here? Here's the question. We need a 26. I'll use, again, my wonderful numbers. I've been using them not every day. I've used some others, but I've used quite a lot of these amazing numbers that were in my capsule from Alison. If you've missed that, that was a YouTube video up probably mid-January-ish. Alison from AJ's Inspired Life and I, we swapped a capsule of items for each other. We mailed them off to each other, and I'm using up all. I've got to try and use up everything she sent me. To be honest, I don't think I'm going to get everything used because she sent a lot of things like, let me give an example. What's a good example of something like this? I'm probably not going to be able to use all the washi on here in a month. There's a lot on there. Or things like, oh dear, like all this sticker paper I've definitely used it, but not all of it. And I think I'm going to just go with it's a win if you've used at least a bit of it all. I've used some of these flowers, but I have not obviously used all of I've used a good chunk, but not all. So we could keep those out. I might be able to use some more of those on here. This, oh, what else could I use? This would look very pretty on here. It's got a similar color palette to what we've got. Again, this is another example, like, will I use every single alphabet sticker at the end of the month? Probably not, but I am making some effort to use them. All the things she sent are amazing, and I'm really enjoying using them. I'm just not sure I'm going to be able to use every single part of every single thing, if you know what I mean. Like, that's quite a feat. Now, I've also got this beautiful napkin. I've used part of that, but not all of it. I am actually making pretty good progress. I think I'm going to stick this as a dangle maybe on my journal because I really like it. It's so pretty. I've just been like saving it. So that might just go on the journal. And that will not fit on my next month's journal because I'm using part of this across into February. Oh, actually, it would be kind of cute stuck on the front of there, wouldn't it? Oh, maybe I do like that for February. Maybe if I just put that on, maybe it's just going to be like an additional, I don't know, we'll see there, or it will go on here. I was kind of thinking it could go on here actually. Oh, I like that too. See how cute that looks? All that fabric. Oh, that's really pretty too. I'm going to actually keep it on this journal, I think, because I think it matches really well with this red paperclip with the red binding and the red words. So I think that's going to just become a part of this beautiful, beautiful journal. I love that, Alison. That is so, so fun. Oh, I'm obsessed with that actually. I think that looks really good. Back to what we were actually doing here. We've got that. It's going on around about there. I've got my little Tina. Got that. I'm going to cut out, I think, some of those flowers and add them on. We might use some of this washi. We'll use this date number. And I might do a little title or something with those alphabet stickers. I'm not sure that I'll use this napkin, but we'll wait and see with that one. And this, I'm not sure that I'll use this either. I think that probably it's just a bit similar to this. in the sense of like where else am I going to put it? So I think I'm going to put that one aside, save it for another day. However, it is making me feel that I need to add glitter to this tag because it looks so good with the glitter on there. All right, let's get some of these things stuck on. I'm thinking this could go on the corner down here. I really like that, so we're just going to go with it. I am going to make this a pocket. Will I need it as a pocket? I couldn't tell you. I don't have very much to say, but sometimes it is nice to give yourself that option. Oh, I've just found this. This was in my capsule too. This is going to go somewhere on the page for here. Because it's cute and it fell out. It wants to be here, so it's going to be here. But I'm just using double-sided tape, which is not always the best option for a pocket because things can get kind of stuck in there. I don't really care. I'm just going with it because it's really easy and what's just coming to me naturally right now. So we're going with it. I hope that I'm in frame. Let me just double check that we are. Yes, good. Good, good, good. Okay. So I'm making this a pocket in case I end up being like, oh, I have actually more to write than I thought. I don't think I do. I really don't think I've got a lot to write on this page, but that now has the option of me tucking something in there if I really would like that. This is going to go down there. So let's just put a little bit of the tacky glue. Oh my gosh, I'm putting glue all on my finger. Down there like that. That's looking good. I really like this little Tina with this little flower up here. I think that looks very cute. So we might do that and I'll write about my little blood test results. I'm just going to stick that flower just how I kind of had it like that. And then we'll put a little bit of tacky glue on the back of this part because it's going to need it. But that looks cute. Just like that on the page. This will get stuck down. I'm not sure how. I might put it over here so it's sort of sitting under this. Yeah, okay, I like that the best. I think I'm going to double-sided tape it down. I don't think I'm going to have it tipped in because... Or do I want to just put it in the pocket? Do I want it to be a pocket thing so that I can pull it in and out? Now I'm thinking I want it in the pocket maybe. I mean, I think it looks really nice over here, but it's kind of... means that I can pull it out and look at it and move it around if I decide later I want it somewhere else. So we'll pop it there for now. We could even put both of them in there because it just means that I know where they are if I want to come and look for them. They're in on the day that I made them. We will cut out some flowers. Now, do I want to add some of this beautiful napkin? I'm now wondering if I do want to add some of it down here on the white because it will show up much nicer on the white, more true to colour than on the brown. Excuse me, just needing my coffee. If I want to add some on here, as you can see, I am counting it as a win because I have used part of it. But I could try and use a bit more and that would be also a win. I want it to be... I don't know. Like, do I want to add a bit like this on down here? It does look pretty cute and it adds something else to the page, a bit more colour and... Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm just pulling out my gluey paper here. And we'll peel off that backing if I can. Let's just have some assistance from a piece of sticky tape. This is always a good way to get your backing off your napkins, is you just stick a bit of tape to it and rip it. That didn't even work. Oh gosh, now I'm what? I've never had that happen where it just rips both layers before. Okay, well that's annoying. I've never had it rip both layers, so maybe be careful of that, but I have never had that happen before, and I'm not too worried because it doesn't really matter. I am going to use this glue stick. I think this one is a bit wetter than the other one. The other one's very dry, and so I feel like it's going to rip everything. Oh, it's already very likely to rip everything as it is because I've ripped the middle section of it. Okay, let's just see what we can do with that. If I can get this to go down vaguely nicely, or if that rip's going to look horrible. If the rip looks terrible, you know what? I'll put a sticker on it, or I'll put one of those flowers I'm going to cut out right on that rip, and you won't see it. It won't be a problem. And it actually looks pretty fine. Everything's fixable. There's nothing that's ever really a problem in our journals. Truly, honestly, nothing is ever really a problem. I guess it depends. If you're like a super perfectionist, then maybe you'll find things problematic. I just am not. I can get around anything and it's fine. Let's cut out a few of these flowers because I think the colours on here will look really nice with these. I'm really liking these, like this tealy coloured one for on the page somewhere. And we'll do that pink one. And we'll do this kind of more olivey green coloured one. Let's do 5. We'll do a brown one. And we'll do this orange one. Okay, I'm just going to kind of, when I say fussy cut, I really mean like kiss cut and loosely. Not getting too fussy about how it looks. I'm just going for it. See how cute they're going to look on the page? I think that's going to be so sweet. So, how have you guys been recently? Today is Monday. Like I said that I'm filming this. It's a brand new week. End of coming, you know, this week we move into February. Oh my gosh. January just disappeared in a big old hurry, didn't it? It feels like, I don't know. Is it? I don't think it's just me because I think that I've experienced this at other points too. But this month feels so weird. And I think part of it's a grieving thing, that time is moving at a weirdly fast and slow pace. I don't know. Oh, I'm just noticing my tacky glue lid is off. I need to put that back on. I don't know. Time feels really strange to me at the moment. I am not even sure how we could be at the end of January. How have I done January already? I don't know. Right, there's the pink one, and then this beautiful kind of tealy green. This is so pretty, Alison. I've been really spoiled by Alison. I've got all these beautiful things in my journal from her. There we go. Right, they are cut out. Let's see if we can find spots that we want to include them. Oh, I quite like that one over here. That one might go there. I've got this nice brown. The brown has to go over on this side, I think, because it's going to blend in with that brown, I think, too much. One could go there. Do I want it to be orange or to be pink? And the orange one can go up, I don't know, up there somewhere. That looks good. Okay, I've positioned them roughly loosely where I want them, and now I'll just come back in with my tacky glue and kind of get them stuck on. This so pretty. Yeah, February's coming up. Are we looking forward to February? Has anyone got any fun February plans? We don't. I think, I don't know, we had before in the past we'd kind of thought we might go camping again in February, but we've not discussed it again since, you know, everything. So I don't know that we will. James is super busy at the moment too, so I don't know that we'll probably get a chance to, and that's fine. Maybe we'll do a day trip or something. James is studying at the moment, so it's just that's taking out. He already works more than full time, like more than 40 hours. I would maybe around 40 hours. I don't know. He works quite a lot though. Like he works 3 or 4 jobs. And now he's studying as well, so he's very busy, and so trying to wrangle him to go away for several days or even just one night, that's going to be a push. So I think it might be a day trip situation. Okay, I actually wanted to use some of these too. I think the colouring would look really good on here. What did I want to make a title of? Did I want to write like blood test results or filming, or I don't know. I feel like the main part of this day was, well, not the main part of my day, but a big part of it was just like medical stuff, like my blood test results. Well, they came back good, so that means nothing has to be done, so that's nice, because I was pretty convinced I was going to need an iron infusion, and I don't need one, so that's really good news. And then hospital stuff, I don't know if I want to title it with that. I don't know, maybe I don't need anything. Maybe I do, like the fact that it was a Friday. Maybe we do Friday. Let's do Friday. I'm not feeling too weirded out by that, or like unhappy by the word Friday, so let's do Friday. Give us a date up here. Friday. Fill in this top space. I'm feeling good about this. Feeling good about it. I couldn't come up with a word that I wanted to use with these, and Friday feels good. Just using a little pin here to help me get my letters where I want them. My fingers are very clumsy, so I feel like having a pin helps me really get them in the spaces better. And kind of lined up and even. There is a big wrinkle on that page. I'm thinking I've stuck something weird over here. Yes, I've stuck it on weird, and it's created a wrinkle, and that's okay. I may need to put tape over it though. I'm just unsure if they'll stay stuck, which is fine. We can always work around things. Friday. Okay, the page is starting to look nice and full. We're using things from the capsule. We're getting things done. The tags will go back in the pocket, but I need to do the writing first. But I feel like that might be the page. And I think I'm going to write quite big to fill it up. So that's that page. Shall we move on and do the next day? Shall we? Why not? I'll pop those tags into the pocket again so that I can keep track of where they are. Okay, this day was the Saturday. Let's turn over the page so I've got my notes over here. So this day was Saturday. I wasn't feeling super great. First thing in the, well, not first thing in the morning, good grief, like 10 o'clock in the morning, my sisters said, we're having coffee at Mum's, join us. So James and I went up. It was a Saturday. We went up, had coffee, just chatted for like maybe an hour or two, and then went back home again. And I was working on making some fun collage, or no, ephemera, that's what I'm trying to say, ephemera for the Farrago journal. So that is what these parts are. Spare. Oh, now you've dried out your little rat bag. Let's get the pin again and unclog it, hopefully. There we go, much better. And just get that part folded around nicely. There we go. So I was making ephemera. These are leftover pieces of ephemera that I didn't need. So I made this big journal card thing, which I haven't backed, but it's there. And I made this little like pockety envelope thing. Now, do I just have this page, or did I plan to go over to this page as well? No, this one's yesterday in here, so that means I'm just doing this page. So I'm gonna really need to maximize. Have I really done that? I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, because I can just push things over. So let's do that instead. I've got nothing else documented back there, so instead we're going to push that back to here so that I've got this ice cream page, this page, and this page for documenting that day. That feels good. Okay. It's all about making sure it feels good. I have included in this book plenty of extra space for taking up multiple pages if I want to. So that works well. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to maybe tip this card in onto this page here so that it flips out on there. I have this gorgeous photo of my husband and Freya, our niece, out on the swing seat together. She went out to see what he was just hanging out on the swing seat out on the deck, and she followed him out there and wanted to hang out with him on the swing swong. And I came out to chat with them, and she was like, "Glitter, you can go now." She just wanted to be with Jam Jam. So she dismissed me to just hang out with Jam. So that was kind of cute. I've got this little spare piece of paper there as well, which is really cute because it's both sides. So I kind of am thinking I might want to make it like a tab part, because then you can kind of get a glimpse at both sides. I like that. I have, this was the Stack and Whack, my little image for that. I'd rather be in bed. Yes. And then I've got this 2468 time to disassociate. I was having a bit of struggles with that day. Really not feeling in my body. I hate it when that happens. I've got this cute little piece too, which I might tip in as well. I'm not sure if I want to seal it up into the envelope. And then maybe add it here. Okay, I think that's... I'm not going to glue it down though, because I really like this side with the big pixie caramel part. The colours are more interesting there too than this side is, I think, as well. So I don't want to... I don't know exactly how I want to do that. Maybe I want to tip it in like this. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm going to do, I think. I'm going to tip it in. And I was so excited because I did actually have ice cream this day. Back at the beginning of the journal when I used that page, I hadn't had any ice cream that day. And I was like, oh, that feels like a waste of beautiful ice cream paper to have not even eaten ice cream. And I was like, I've got to make sure... Oh, that part fell off. I'll stick it back on in a minute. Got to make sure I have ice cream the day that I use the other side of it. And I didn't even think about it until, you know, I looked at the next day page and I was like, oh no, I didn't have ice cream. And then I was like, wait, I did have ice cream. I had some ice cream at my mum's house. We had ice cream for dessert after dinner. So I was very pleased that I didn't waste it. And I actually had ice cream on the ice cream day. Good news. I'm just adding a little bit of tacky glue up the edge of this on both sides to kind of seal up this envelope. It's just on a phone book page, so I don't really feel any attachment to that inner paper. I'm just going to seal that down as best I can there. I don't know that anything's going in the pocket, but maybe. But I just wanted to include my spare one that I was working on. It's just examples of what I'm working on. You know, do I want to tip it in or do I want to paper clip it in? Maybe I'll paper clip it in, because once again, on the chance that later on I'm like, oh my gosh, that pixie caramel envelope would have been so much better somewhere else, I can get it out again. No big deal. It's just paper clipped on there, and I've still got it as an example of what I was working on. I can just pull it out if I want to. I actually might paper clip it here on that side, because I don't really think I'm going to have much on that ice cream paper. I feel like I want it there. That feels right, but I wanted it this way because I like the pixie caramel side the best. So it's going there like that, I think. And then over here, I wanted to include this, and it's going to be a little kind of tab part, something like that. And then maybe we'll put this, I don't know, I don't want to cover up all the fun of it, but I've got this I'd rather be in bed 2468 time to disassociate piece there. I just liked this over here with this little photo kind of layered on top of it. I think it looks very cute like that. So we're going to go with it. And we're going to use double-sided tape, I think. Let's stick her down. And I wanted it roughly about there. So pretty much in the middle, I think. Like that. And then it's got this cute, you can just sort of see the cute florals peeking out over there. We're going to glue that down on the page over here. We need my date number too, and I'll probably use one of Alison's again. It's the 27th for this day, and I wanted to put the I'd rather be in bed sticker somewhere. I want it kind of up the top, off to the side a little bit, so we'll stick that on. That looks good. And I had this. Where do I want to include this? I wanted to tip this in. Gosh, I'm all over the place, aren't I? I'm just jumping here, there and everywhere. I'm looking and I'm feeling like I want to use this tape. I really like pulling that orange from here across to here, so I'm going to use that to tip this in. I think that would look pretty. And we'll stick it on like kind of there. Add a bit on the inside as well. Make sure it's really going to hold in. Here we go. Perfect. Got that nice card on there, and I want to stick this down. So we use, oh gosh, I'm not good at remembering to put the lid on my tacky glue today, am I? That is terrible. I am going to have this all dried out and clogged up constantly. Okay, now put the lid on, Lydia. There we go. Okay. And put this on here, and I'm going to use a bit of that washi tape I think that Alison sent me. I've been obsessed with it. This yellow one with the stars. I need to try and find this. Alison, where did you get this from? Because I love it. I am just using this one probably the most out of any of them. I just really love it. So I'm just going to put a little bit there and then a little bit down the bottom here. You know, we're trying to use it. We're trying to use all these things that Alison sent, or a lot of them. Make a good chunk, you know, a good dent out of it, and then I'll call the capsule done. Okay. I'm really liking how this is looking. I think it looks really cute. I've got to figure out where I want to put this piece. It might go in over here perhaps. I think it's going to go there. I like it up the top here, so let's just get it stuck down. Right there. Done. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Now I need my dates again. And this was the 27th. I love these. Alison, is this 2 stamps? I'm assuming you've got like this really fun circle and then you've just stamped the numbers individually in it. It is really cool. I need to get a cool circle stamp like that to use. I think that looks really, really effective. Maybe we'll put it so that it kind of goes across onto this little tab a tiny bit. I feel like it just helps bring it together a little bit. Make it look a bit more deliberate and pulled together. So we'll pop that on there like that. Oh, I'm liking it. How cute. Okay, that's the majority of the things that like I have to add, as in like my photos and things that I'd like planned. Do I want to add anything else that's just around, or anything else from that capsule of mine? Do I want to add anything else from in here? Maybe we could. What else could I add? There's this fun piece. I've used most of it. This was a little piece of box, and it was really, really cute, and I did use most of it. But I have this little bit left. I'm wondering, do I want to add it as like a little... Let's just do it. I'm not using that part. That's still to come. But I've got this little bit and I thought I could just add it as like another little tab. Just down there. Let's just line it back up a bit. Line it up and punch. There we go. So that was just a cute little tab on there. We used a bit more of the capsule. That's amazing. What else do I want to include? What were we doing? Oh, we had pizza this day. I have already used the pizza sticker that Alison sent, so can't use that again, but that's fine. I need to make burgers some night soon so that James and I can use that burger sticker. I actually do that quite a lot, where I'll be like, excuse me family, we need to do something like this because I have a sticker that needs to be used. So people have had to bend to the whims of my stickers at times. So no, did we? Yes, we did have pizza that day. I might have a look in my food items little thing and find some pizza imagery to use. That would be nice. Do I want to use any of this sticker paper? That I think would look quite good. We'll keep it out and we'll see. And then I'm just going to dig over here. This is my little thing of like food-based cutouts. I have a lot. I really love food-based cutouts. I love food. Let's be real. I love food. So I'm sure I'll have pizza somewhere in here. Surely. Surely. Let's just have a quick wee flip through here and see what we've got. Oh, there's the ice cream, but I've already got ice cream paper, so I don't really think I need more ice cream related bits on there. I want pizza. I want pizza. Oh, I've got to remember I finished off a block of chocolate recently and I kept the packaging to use in my journal. So I need to bring that out and tuck it in too before I lose it. It's not in my craft room. So I need to grab it and bring it in. Oh, that's a barbecue. I might pull that out because we had barbecue for dinner last night. So my beautiful husband barbecued us some lamb chops. So that was really good. And we've also been having a real struggle with our chickens because they just want to sleep on our barbecue every night. Because I am actually pretty convinced it's because it's right outside our bedroom. And our chickens just want to be near us 24/7. And so does our cat. I feel like our pets just want to be right next to us, like adjacent to us, touching at all points. And I think that they've just stopped sleeping in their roost, in their little chicken coop. And they just sleep on the barbecue now because it's right outside of our bedroom. And I think that I think it's because they want to be right near us is the reason why they're doing it. I could be wrong. But I have a strong suspicion that it's because they want to be where we are at night time. And the cat sleeps on our bed and the chickens sleep on the barbecue outside our window. We don't get a break from our pets. They're so intense. They're sweet, but they are so intense. Here's a pizza. Finally we found something that might work. We'll go with it. It's a nice large one. And I think I'll cut it out. How do I want to do this? Where do I want to put it? Do I want it up here? Do I want it on this page? Oh, I kind of like it there. Do I want it on this page? It kind of makes more sense to be on this page because I feel like this was evening. So I'm just going to cut out the pizza. I'm going to cut the chopping board off and I don't really feel like I need that. I just want the pizza. Like that. And then I'm going to stick it on. Maybe it could go on the back of this book page even. Maybe. Do I want to put some of this sticker paper on there? And then this barbecue, I'm just going to tuck it in my journal. So that was Saturday. That's Sunday. Oh yeah, so Sunday, that was the day we had the barbecue. Okay, perfect. Oh, I'm really nearly caught up. That's such good news. Look at that. Yesterday was the 28th. So we're really, oh, yay. That feels really good. I did a big mass effort on catching up in my journal on yesterday. I think I'm going to cut this again a little bit, just like that. I think I want to tuck it like kind of there. And then maybe I could use this piece if I wanted to and stick it up, going up onto that page. Or I can just leave it like that. I think I'm just going to leave it like that actually. Yeah, I think I did about 5 pages catch up yesterday, which felt really good because I was feeling a bit behind and I was feeling kind of like, February's coming and I want to be like diving into my February journal. I'm very excited and I didn't want to feel like I need to hold back and be still working in my January journal when I have energy to move into my February one. So I like that. I like that we've added that little pizza down there. That looks really good and helps tell my story a bit better. And did I want to add some of this sticker paper anywhere? I do. I've just decided this is a wee bit long. It's okay. I am just going to do this. I haven't made a border thing like this in quite a while, so this feels like a fun idea to include on here. And it's so easy and super fun doing little borders like this. It's really, really simple and effective, I think. And on sticker paper, can't get any easier because I don't even have to figure out glue to stick it on, you know. There we go. And so now where do I want to cut that? I'm just going to cut off that last little blimp. And then we'll peel it up like this. Oh dear, it ripped. Poop. Oh well. Again, I'm pretty sure I can make that look like nothing happened. So we'll just stick that on, coming down like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm doing a terrible job of this. What am I up to? Holy dooly. Okay, let's see if we can... Wow, I've got that really wonky and now I'm making the biggest mess of this. But I think if I just keep sort of pushing it all together, you'll barely notice. I can't even actually really see it. It looks totally fine to me. There we go. There we go. I think that looks cute. Adds a bit of colour in there. Do I want to add any of it over here? Do I want to do the same thing? I don't have the length long enough now. But do I want to... But again, it doesn't probably matter. I could probably just wing it and make it work. I'm trying to think if I want to add it again on this side. I do. I do. So once again, I'm just really loosely, wonkily kind of cutting these scallops. Just like this. And then I'll stick it on and then I will create a bit more so that I can add it on and you won't know that it didn't all go together in the first place. You'll hardly be able to tell. And I'm just peeling this much more gently this time so that I don't just... Oh my gosh, what am I talking? I'm just saying. I'm peeling it gently and then I go and rip it a tiny bit. So let's cool our jets here. All right. Okay, thank you. We managed to keep that together mostly. Yikes. Okay. Plop it in and see if we can get it to look good. Like that. I don't even know if I need it to go the whole way up. I actually kind of just like it as it is there. I think that's fine. And we've used a bit more of the capsule, so that's another amazing achievement. And it's looking really, really cute. Okay, I am liking this. This is the thing that's kind of bothering me. Because it's not wanting to... I might just not include it. Honestly, I might not include it. It's kind of annoying me because it's sort of flopping around a bit. It does mean that I have this very large, bare, empty space. What else could I do here? This is the 27th. What does that say? Is there anything else I want to include on there? I don't know if there is. I think I'm all good with it. think I'm good with it. If something else comes up, I can stick it there, but worst case scenario, nothing comes up. At least the paper's cute. And I'll just do my writing here and it will just be a cute little page. Fine. I think I'm good with that. Okay, I am going to go ahead and do my writing, I think. So thank you very much for watching, friends. I really enjoyed putting these little pages together with you, and I am sure you will see them how they come together in my full January flip through when it's all complete. I will be sharing a flip through here and you'll get to see that. So I am really, really pleased with how they've come out. I like them. I hope that you've enjoyed the process, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye, friends.